Okay, there are 3 steps for getting ScoreCon updated on your computer and then having the appropriate file. From this email, first thing we have to do is update ScoreCon. So we're going to take this executable file that was sent to you, we're going to save it to your desktop, and we're going to rename it to run it. So I'm saving this file to my desktop. Now I just go ahead and hit save. And it should be on my desktop now. And sure enough, here it is. The next thing we have to do is rename this file, because as I sent it to you, to make sure it didn't get zapped, we need to eliminate this last exe underscore. So you should get a file that says yscup.exe, which stands for Wyoming ScoreCon Upgrade.exe. When you do that and then hit yes, you should get it says it already exists because I did once before, but it should turn into a zip looking file. In this case, mine has a 2, yours probably won't. Once you have that, you need to unzip it and run the file. So you'll double click on it, make sure it says CKV, which it will, and override anything, hit unzip, it runs, should be 53 files done, hit OK. And then we need to update ScoreCon, so we click on ScoreCon and run it on your computer. And in doing so, you should see that the version now reads up here. I'll try and pull this down here. You should see that you have version 15.124. If you have .124, the right version that's upgraded to it. And that's all we need for ScoreCon at this point in time. Next, we have to run a file out of an export out of 4HOnline. So I'm just going to go ahead and get out of ScoreCon here. We'll get back into it later. So next thing you want to do, step 2, is to get into 4HOnline. And I'm logged in as Sweetwater County as an example here. So you will log into your county thing and you're going to run the report. If you click on reports, it is a shared report from the state. So you click on shared. These are all the county reports that are shared in their county. Here are the state reports, and this is the one we want, ScoreCon Export. Highlight it over here, and we're going to run the report. The next thing we have to do is save this run report to the computer as well. So we're going to save it by clicking up here, make sure it's an Excel, MS Excel, Microsoft Excel spreadsheet, and save it to your desktop. So I'm just going to save the file. You can open it right there as well. In this case, it saved it. Wherever you save it, you can go open it. I'm just going to open it directly in Excel because that's all I need now out of 4HOnline. So I'm going to go ahead and log out. So now I open that file, that Excel file that we saved, and it looks like this. And we have to delete some rows and some columns that aren't just data. So we're going to start in Excel by eliminating these columns, and then the rows we'll take care of later. So I need to delete column C, as it has no data in it. I'm going to right-click on column D and delete it, and then the new D and delete it. So as you see, these data columns all have something in it. And I'm just going to eliminate E just because I think there may be one more in there. There we go. So this is what it should look like. Deleted. Again, I'm still in Excel, and now I'm going to save this Excel file to my desktop so that I know where it's at. Save as my computer. Again, I click the desktop. It'll be called custom report and then some number. It doesn't matter whether it's 6 or 7. But this is a very important step. You need to save this file not as an Excel workbook, but as a text tab delimited file. So here it is, text tab delimited file, and hit save. And it's fine if I lose some features. So now I've saved that to my desktop as well. And sure enough, here it is. Custom report 7. The next step now, on to step 3, is we have to go back into ScoreCon and process this file, import basically that data into ScoreCon. So we're going to open up ScoreCon. We're going to go to, as soon as it takes 6 seconds to get done running, we're going to go to Utilities, and then we're going to click on this 4HOnline data import. This is the importing system that he developed for us to take care of this. The first thing I'm going to do is clear the online member import table. I have some numbers right now in there that I'm going to clear out. And you bet I definitely want those gone. It's now to 0. Then I'm going to clear the current SMID tables. You don't see anything change, just say OK. At this stage, it's taken care of. That's this first step. The second step now is to go find those import files that we just created and import them. So we're going to find it. It's going to go look on my desktop, and there it is. Custom Report 7 is a text file. Custom Report 7 is a text file, and open it. It doesn't do anything or act like it, but then I want to preview that data. This should show up now. And this has all of the kids. Again, I'm in Sweetwater County with their ages. But before we really process the rest of it, we have to get rid of some of these rows that don't have actual youth data. So we just click on these rows that get rid of them all the way down to this first one that actually is a youth file. I'm just clicking to delete those, and then those headers are gone. There's also some footers, so I need to get down here to get rid of all of this stuff. Again, back up to this next child right here. I like to do it down here just to get rid of it all. I'm just clicking on them, and when I get down to that stage, I can slide up onto this last one. And now I have nothing but youth and their data in this file for my county. At this point, you want to click Import the Data, and it say OK, and it'll start processing really quick. That fast imported the data. I now have 265 kids imported in both places, and I can go look at it. If I want to go look at that data, here's where it is, and it gave them this little number, handy dandy number. That stage of the game, I have imported the data from 4HOnline into ScoreCon. I can go here to go to main, update disk if we like to. I can even exit all the way, and that data is now in ScoreCon. And that's how you would update your program.